other organization. So it means no two organizations can have the same culture. Similarly, no two people have the same personality. Everyone has its unique personality. Similarly, organizations have their own personalities, and those personalities, shared values, traditions, these are called culture. All right. So number one, shared values, principle, and all the stuff. How you can find out? Which means organizational personality is a perception, how you perceive the organization. So which means you cannot touch those values, you can just feel those values. All right. So similarly, an employee is going into the organization, right, and it sees that people are wearing t-shirts, jeans, and he's wearing formal suit. Of course, he noticed something, that here the clothing culture or the dress code is very relaxed, and I am here very formal, and he becomes some kind of like uncomfortable or something. It can be feel, not touched, right? So meanwhile, the organizational culture is also descriptive as well. It can be displayed through boards, through people walk and talk, through hiring process, through production process, how marketing department takes orders, how customers are going to buy your products, in what ways, right? You have online portal, and how you deal with the customer on in your online portal. Do you have respect values, or do you just say that, okay, if we don't have that product, you just block the customer, or you just right away you don't answer those customers. So these are the personalities of the organizations that describe or that's distinguished from one organization to another. So there are 6 dimensions, and these are adaptability, attention to detail, outcome orientation, people orientation, team orientation, and integrity. So I have a comparison for you. Which organization is, you can say that, have a strong culture, and which organization have a weak culture. So you see, there are short bundle of stuff here, and on side it is written rules, a bunch of rules, a hierarchy, and work it is designed by one person, and he is basically controlling all the organization, making rules and all the stuff. And when you go to the organization as an employee, you feel suffocated. There's a camera on your top. Every time you see that someone is watching me, right? So risk taking and changes are discouraged. Creativity is discouraged. Close managerial supervision. You don't have your own liberty to do the works. Your manager is always watching you. You need to do this like that. No other ideas are encouraged. Just like that, you need to do a pre-specified pattern. You just need to follow that. Work designed around your individual employees. Predefined works are there. You need to do this work like that. That's it. And we have organization B, in which ideas are taken seriously, and there is a shared communication between organizations. Not one person is just telling all the hierarchy to do the stuff. Here people are discussing among each other, okay, how we should make a creative and innovative environment, how we should appreciate the ideas, how we design the work, and all the stuff. So clearly you can see that people will be more happy in organization B, right, in which you are given freedom to do the work. Similarly, every person has a unique personality, has unique intellectual ability to solve the problems, to solve the routine works. Similarly, if this kind of culture is there, then the organization personality will be more strong, and it will adapt any kind of changes, any kind of external pressures, specific environment, all the stuff easily. The strong culture is in which values are intensely held and widely spread. All right, so we have a comparison here in which values are shared, and here values limited to few people, usually on the top. Only the top managers can be late, so they are coming at 11 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. They are coming 11 a.m. Yeah, but you are required to come at 7 p.m. sharp. So culture sends contradictory message about what's important. And here they send you consistent messages what is important. Employees can tell stories about company's history, heroes, but here very little knowledge about company's history and heroes. Similarly, strong identity with the employees strongly identify with the culture, and here little identification with culture. Have you seen the Facebook photos? Facebook, environment, working environment photos. One person is just putting his laptop on a treadmill. He's just running and just doing the work, having a headphone, having the music, and just writing down the codes in a very relaxed style. Having t-shirts and jeans and joggers. There are exercise equipment over there. So these are called employees strongly identify with the culture. They promote this kind of culture and they are very relaxed. Strong connection between shared values and behavior. Here, little connection between shared values and behavior. It means when HR is hiring person, he just hired the person with no clue in his mind that whether this person is fit for the job or not. Just merely see that he has the MBA degree, okay, he should be hired. But he's not seeing his personality, whether he has short tempered, whether he can absorb some kind of work pressure or not. He just hired it. So this is the sign of weak culture, in which you don't look the behavioral aspects of the people as well. So where cultures come from and how it continues. Now thing is how organizations have become like this so that they can be identified as a strong culture organization or a weak culture organization. So where culture comes? So normally it is coming from vision of the founders. When company founded, and you look at the commitment of the founders, if founders are very formal and coming to the organization on time, doing the work, giving the employees opportunity to share ideas, from there it developed the selection criteria. And remember, culture is coming from the top management. When top management socialize with the middle level, lower level management and the staff, right? This creates organizational culture, right? So then question, how employees learn the culture? Top management initiated the culture, and how employees are going to learn it? Through stories. What do we mean by stories? Like some kind of narrative flow charts or something. It started from, like, we have seen a lot of stories regarding Steve Jobs. He was like that, he was kicked out from his company, just like that. Okay, he started this company from a backyard from his house. So these stories are important in organization to make its employees learn the culture of the organization.